Emergency! We're losing her! Gotta get the glove on. Ow! I presume we all know how she got this way. Or maybe not, actually, because nobody watched it. Anyway, you're up to speed now. Nurse, scalpel. Nurse, scalpel. It's right there. How did you get in here? What's that on your head? Oh my god. We're gonna have to operate alone. Little bit of sunburn. I think this is savable, although I don't think very often. Soap you up. Scrubber dub dub. Barbecued Barbie in the tub. This will be like one of those videos where they take a homeless person off the street and give them a sandwich and a shower and then they come out looking brand new. Yeah, maybe not this time. There's clearly a bit too much trauma locked in those bones. We're going to need a heavier modification. We'll keep this one secret between me and you. Hey, do you mind? I'm doing what needs to be done. As we can see, the head is still looking good to go. The body was a lost cause. Now we just need a replacement. In goes the milliput, then the pin. This particular replacement has been harvested from DAKKADAKKA, Queen of Vampires to be specific. I'm sure you'll know about these guys, but if not, they make STLs for all kinds of models and terrain, compatible with your favourite wargames. Whatever you need, I'm pretty sure they'll have it. There's 1,400 objects and bundles on my mini factory. Check them out, link in the description. We'll need to return to the body to claim an arm. Presume it'll just snap off. Give up your arm, please! Ugh. Praise to Mattel for the build quality there. Oh, whoa, 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 you're gonna get me arrested. Just give it up. Come on! Oh, there we go. Gentle heat, not quite as much as we've seen previously.
Brother.
Just enough to bend the arm. Into the milliput joint. Now we need some sailcloth. The size of the piece of material they sent is enough to keep my models clothed until we reach the heat death of the universe. Do our best to fray the edges. Just start pecking it, really. You know when you see a chicken pecking the floor like a simpleton? That's me right now. And you're watching it. Add some sackcloth for a varied texture. Add some chains from Green Stuff World. Various sizes to mix it up. And then a shoulder pad from a PUPPETSWAR miniature. We know these chaps, used bits of their models a couple of times. Very impressed with their pre-supported stuff. As for the other side...
Hi, Barbie!
Move over, emotional support Ken. Now we have tactical support Ken. Next! The knee neurons activated, we're keeping the twinkle toes. Need some more milliput to build the replacement hip. And before we go further, we'll add some more cloth while we can still reach these crevices. With the arms, legs, cloth and chains done, next up... Pants? No, power pack. Now this piece is from an excellent creator, Marta Punkgirl. Similarly to Mr. Modulork, these kits are compatible, so you can pick and choose your pieces and kit bash them all into one crazy character, or alternatively add a bit of variety to your existing wargame miniatures. No, really, there are some amazing bits and pieces in here, link in the description. Good news everyone, Milliputs have finally sponsored... You wish. No, but we are restocked. Big blob on here to fill the gaps. And squish it on. Apparently there is a quail festival on today, so I'll need to clean this up myself. Well, well, well. Skinning time. We need to make some skin. We'll need some baking paper and some Mod Podge. Step 1, or he's getting the stuff step 1. Not sure actually. Either way, crumple up the paper, add the Mod Podge, paint it on, then we'll layer up random scraps I can find around the room. Not sure which material works best, but I saw them doing this on the Grimdark Compendium, so naturally I thought I'd attempt it myself while remembering only a quarter of the instructions. We've already deviated by crumpling the paper, so we'll see what happens. Let's find out together. Tear lots of strips.
I like to sleep on my bed of skin.
What an odd individual. Anyway, we have a skin skirt to construct. Piece by piece. Held together by copper wire. Turns out it is much easier if you make the hole first. Need to puncture a hole just big enough for a fly's winky. Then, thread the copper wire through hundreds and hundreds of times. Rest in peace, Booty, never to be seen again. The time is now 23:54. My hands are a mixture of superglue and puncture wounds. It'll be alright, Kenny baby, just think happy thoughts. Even more wire. Skin skirt complete. We're almost done. Just need another minor modification so she's better suited for the job at hand. Hold still. There we go. Little bit too enthusiastic about that. I'm sure we can trust you with a plasma gun. Also from Marta Punkgirl. Bit uncomfortable with that face constantly trying to drag me into the abyss. So, we have this legally distinct doll. We need to borrow its face. We'll need to be careful to get a clean, neat cut. Always thought I'd be a good surgeon. What is that? Why is it red? What the? Hold on, let me take a look. Is she bleeding? What is that? Oh, should have known. Who was it? Neither. Pretending none of that happened, let's extract the hair. I think this may have made it worse. We'll just keep this as an alternative for now, I guess. Well, it's time to paint. The things this job involves. What is going on in there? We'll use the OSL White Intensity ink from Green Stuff World to do some quick highlights so I can actually see what on earth is going on. Then a blue dipping ink over all the armour. Before moving on to the skin skirt. Not exactly sure how just yet, but it's going to involve these two. There's going to be a lot of back and forth between lighter skin and darker patches, making sure to leave the outer edge of all the skin samples dark. You can see the effect we have already just from crumpling the paper earlier. Let's add some veins. Then we'll give it a unifying coat of goth skin. Next, we'll combine coagulated blood with black soot. I've not used either of them before, but in my mind, it'll work really well. a higher concentration of black soot in the middle, and then feathered out with coagulated blood. Then we'll dry brush some flesh tones. For the sake of my mental health, after spending a day painting a skin dress, we'll leave it there and move on to the armour. The best part about painting something dark and miserable is that you can just make a mess and pretend it's supposed to be like that. What? Oh god. Join the Discord, by the way. What is wrong with these people? Everyone's favourite brown earthy wash over the whole thing. A quick undead flesh recipe. Dark grey, lighter grey, and then just slowly mix in some flesh tones and keep dry brushing lighter and lighter. Next we're going to do something terrible, and it involves demon blood. And vomit. This is a diabolical product. Look at that. Ugh. I'm sure it'll make good wound juice though. Yeah, we're gonna need the other face. Ken next. Yeah, this one gets much worse. Skinny dry brush, then we'll borrow some of Barbie's hair. She won't be needing that. As it turns out, what we've actually done here is make Boris Johnson.
I have concluded that person cannot be me.
Dear God. Let's give him a haircut. Match Ken's original hair colour. If anyone tells you this step wasn't necessary, they are heretics. In goes the new eye made from milliput and wire. Here comes the UV resin gore. For those that don't already know, you mix whatever colours you like with UV resin. Then whip out the UV torch and keep mixing while it sets. Stop while it's still workable, and then slap it on wherever you like. And then set it in place. Horrendous. Now we need some copper wire. For the claw. Prime it white. And then for the claw we'll go for dark purple to bright pink. Make sure to hit the lightning while we're here. Wasn't sure whether to commit to big pink claws or not, but it is Barbie. Now then, let's get this uploaded just in time for Halloween. What are you talking about? What? What did I make this guy for then?
Doll that died with painted grace now wears your terror as her face. Once pink and gold in summer's light, now veiled in blue, a queen of night. She walks where mercy dares not tread, a hymn of plastic for the dead. Doll of dread, bow to fear. Barbie's not dead. In fact, she's here. Say your prayers, it's now or never.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Why don't you check out the Patreon? Please help keep this channel alive. Please. Love you, bye.